I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello people and hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga kababayan. Hello sa mga Marcos loyalists and supporters. But anyway guys, mayroon tayong upload video updates. Nako, very viral ito ang nangyayari dyan sa Davao. War on drugs indideklara ni Mayor Baste Duterte sa Davao. Sa kanyang statement mga kabayan, sabihin ko, no? Kasi Bisaya 'yun. Sabi niya sa mga nagbebenta daw ng mga droga sa kanyang lugar, magpasensyahan na lang tayo. Kailangan umalis na po kayo sa lugar niya dito sa Davao, sabi niya, para hindi pa huli ang lahat. Talagang pag nahuli, ayun ang mga maaring mangyari, no? Bakit? Kasi guys, ilang araw lang, 7 kaagad ang namatay. Biro nyo, ang bilis tumba kaagad. Parang hindi yata nagustuhan ng mga netizen itong ginawa ni Baste. Alam po natin ang pamamaraan sa paghuli ng mga akusado o ang mga kriminal at ang mga nagbebenta ng droga. Pwede mo silang hulihin, pusasan at ikulong na ayon po sa sentensya nila kung ilang taon ang kanilang pagkukulong. 'Di ba? Hindi naman siguro po pwede 'yon na nagtaas na ng kamay tapos binaril mo pa, aba. Masyadong brutal na 'yon, guys, Kahit sabihin mo nahuli mo tapos pinatay mo na yung tao, hindi na nga talaga magandang dating. No? So maraming nag-react na mga netizen sa nangyari dyan sa Davao. Biro mo ilang araw lang 7 na kaagad ang tumba. Wow. Antindi, parang mas unaungusan niya si dating yung kanyang ama. No. Pero alam po natin ang war on drugs ng Marcos administration napakaganda, no? Bukod po sa maraming nakumpiskang malalaking droga, billions, millions pa, no? At mga very high target ang nilang nahuli, no? Talaga grabe, believe ka. Dami talaga guys ang nahuli mga droga sa under the Marcos administration. Kumpara mo kay Duterte noon, mga ano lang, yung mga common lang mga user ang nahuhuli. O, di ba? I-research nyo kung ilan ang nakumpiskang mga droga mula nung umupo si Pangulong Marcos Jr. Tapos i-compare nyo doon sa war on drugs ni Duterte before. Tingnan nyo kung gaano kalaki ang pagkakaiba. Para sa akin, mas the best pa rin ang war on drugs ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. So but anyway, back to our main topics dito po sa war on drugs ni Duterte. So dito guys, may napapansin ako. Ito guys, in my own opinion, in my own na analisa sa nakikita ko, no? Pag hindi po makikialam ang National Police dito sa mga hakbangin ni Duterte, na katulad niyan, ilang araw lang, 7 ang tumba. Pag hindi nakikialam ang national government or ang PNP dito, National Police, mga kababayan, magiging malaking dagot yan sa Marcos administration. Kasi ang punta ng sisi yan kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Bakit? Kasi bakit hinayaan ito si Duterte, nag-declare ng war on drugs sa kanyang pamamaraan, ang daming namatay. So, malaking to guys, questionable ito sa Marcos administration. Kasi riyan ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. yan. Pag hindi nila kontrolin ito or hindi bigyan ng instruction or pagsabihan si Duterte sa kanyang mga pamamaraan or ang pamamalakad sa pagdating sa paghuli ng mga droga sa kanyang lugar. So, kailangan makialam ang Pangulo dyan. Kasiraan niya yan, guys, Kasi siyempre, pag hindi niya nakontrol at dumami ng dumami ang namamatay sa pamumuno dito ni Mayor Baste, sisi kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Bakit? Siyempre, Pangulo ng Pilipinas, hindi niya kayang kontrol ito si Baste. Hindi maganda ang dating, di ba? So, for sure, hindi naman siguro ganun. Ayan po ang aking kaisipan lamang. So, ang hintay natin ngayon kung ano magiging desisyon ng ating mahal na Pangulo at ang National Police. So, lalo na po si Secretary ng DILG, si Secretary Abalos. So, hintayin natin ang magiging statement nila tungkol dyan sa mga darating na mga araw. Kailangan guys, kumilos ang ating pamahalaan dito sa kinikilos ni Baste Duterte. Parang ang dating sa akin, parang gusto niya lang ipahiya si Pangulong Marcos Jr. Sa kanyang gagawin. Ano yun? Parang aso na lang, kumitil ka na ng buhay ng isang tao. Yung mga akusado na yan, mga kriminal na yan, ikulong mo nila mga yan, may pag-asa pa silang magbagong buhay pagdating ng panahon. O, di ba? Ikulong mo sila. Unless lang, mga kababayan, kung itong mga akusado, itong mga kriminal na ito, manglaban, doon mo sila tsutsuguin. Kasi nanlaban eh. So may reason ka doon. Pero katulad na sinasabi ko, kung pinatay mo yung isang tao na nagtaas na ng kamay dahil nahuli mo sa droga, hindi naman yata pwede yun, guys. Brutal na yun. Overkilling. Sa ngayon, guys, nakamonitor ang human rights kay Baste Duterte. So, magiging aware dapat siya sa kanyang kinikilos, no? So, alam naman siguro nila kung paano ang paghuli ng mga criminals, di ba? Katulad na sinabi ko, unless kung manglaban, kung may baril, hindi naman pwede po yun, di ba? Kailangan unahan mo na para hindi ka maunahan. Pero kung sumuko naman at tinaas ang kamay, siyempre, tapos pinatay mo, hindi naman pwede yun. So, yun lang aking masasabi dito, mga kababayan. So, kayo, ano ang masasabi nyo? Ako, medyo nakaka-alarma din yung kilos na ganyan. Hindi tayo pare-pareho ng pag-iisip, pero yun ang aking kaisapan lamang. So, kailangan gumawa ng paraan kaagad ng ating mahal na Pangulo at ang sekretary ng DILG o sino man, siyempre ang National Police, para makontrol itong pagpatay. Halos ilang araw lang nakaraan, 7 kaagad ang tumba. Hindi na yata maganda. Ang dami kayo nag-react, guys, so, dahil dyan, panoorin nyo ito, mga kababayan, at kayo na po ang bahalang humusga sa mga nangyayari. See you again on my next upload video. Bye, and babus! God bless, Philippines. Bato-bato sa langit, ang tamaan huwag magalit. Pag-inggit, pikit. Bakit? Nga. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong sa mga opinion ko, okay? Babus! Eto na.
Drug personalities killed in the Philippine city of Davao in a span of several days as the city's police force cracked down on illegal drugs. Last Friday, Davao City Mayor Sebastian Duterte issued an ultimatum to those who deal in illegal drugs that they will be killed if they don't leave the city.
I hereby declare a campaign that this city is at war against drugs.
The Davao City Police asserts the drug personalities who were killed resisted arrest. It added that pieces of evidence such as illegal drugs and guns were also recovered from the crime scene. Authorities also clarify not all suspects were killed during the operations, as some of them also surrendered.
Klaro ko lang na tayo to the statement of the city mayor, meron na tayong kampanya sa illegal kontra droga. The statement of the city mayor, those are the moral of the DCP of PNP, para magtrabaho ng doble para ma-stop ang illegal drugs dito sa Davao City.
The Human Rights Watch expresses concern over the killings in Davao City. It calls on the Marcos Jr. administration to not let the culture of impunity continue.
In fact, I think the challenge now is for President Marcos to really show that if he is serious about the so-called new phase of the drug war, that the drug war will not be as violent as before, he needs to step in. He needs to, I think, use the might of the national government to try to rein in PNP. All the national authorities should act on this. Coming up straight from the office of the president, the Interior Department. Davao City is not some independent federal state that they can just do whatever they want. It is part of the republic.
The Commission on Human Rights, for its part, says while it recognizes the gravity of the drug problem in the country, putting the law in someone's hands will not resolve the problem, as it only perpetuates the culture of impunity, violence, fear, and threat. It adds, using extrajudicial means undermines the rule of law and destroys faith in legal systems. The Davao City Mayor's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, also implemented his own bloody anti-drug campaign during his term. Thousands were killed in what authorities claim were legitimate police encounters. The killings have triggered an investigation by the International Criminal Court. It was suspended in November 2021, but in January 2023, the ICC authorized reopening the inquiry.
President Duterte showed, starting in 2016, they determined that, or they believe that using violence, using this threat of violence and this actual violence against people could shore up their political capital, could shore up their political popularity, and in many ways it is a continuation of that. To its credit, the Marcos administration has demonstrated that it's not as I would say overt. The drug war campaign as President Duterte was, and so this is probably this is probably just a ploy on the part of the Dutertes to kind of pressure the Marcos administration to act to do something, knowing that this will have some political impact, however way that goes. In fact, now I think the challenge now is for President Marcos to really show that if he is serious about the so-called new phase of the drug war, that the drug war will not be as violent as before, he needs to step in. He needs to, I think, use the might of the national government to try to rein in Mayor Duterte. Davao City cannot continue to be a killing field as it has been in the past. The Dutertes cannot be allowed to run roughshod over the rights of people in Davao. The same old stories that we're hearing. Laban, these suspects fought back, but clearly no due process. And clearly, this is, again, a continuation of the brutal drug war policy we've seen.
Right. In line with what you said, I was going to ask if should the PNP organization go against it? Should the national government make a stand against it? And you think that at least the president should do something about it and issue a statement about it. But do you expect them to?
Well, definitely that they should act on this. The PNP, all the national authorities should act on this, coming up straight from the office of the president. The Interior Department should also act on this, and particularly also the police should act on this. Davao City is not some, independent federal state that they can just do whatever they want. It is part of the republic. It is covered by national laws. If Mr. Marcos says that the violent drug war has no place now, then it should reflect in, across the Philippines. But the fact is that the drug war policy of Mr. Duterte has not been rescinded by Mr. Marcos. The fact is, Mr. Marcos has not told the Philippine National Police to stand down on the drug raids that has killed nearly 600 people since he occupied Malacanang. So he needs to act fast, because if he doesn't, the violence in Davao will, I'm sorry to say, it will just escalate, and the police need to act. But back to your question, is it realistic to expect them to act on this? People expect them. The international community, foreign governments expect this administration to act on its promises to improve human rights, not just in Davao but all over the country. And this is an opportunity for the Marcos administration to show that, not just say that things are better now, but really act on problems like this.